Ringing up Christopher Browell.
This is the Vodafone voicemail service for 07769247196. Please leave a message after the tone. When you finish recording, please hang up or press the hash key for more options.
Yes, hello, Mr. Browell. It's Mr. Hussein here once again, leaving yourself another daily message like a broken record. Today is Sunday, the 14th of July, 2024, and I've just got off from trying to contact my brother today on the telephone. So why is it now that after having spoken to my brother on the 30th, the 31st, 1st and 2nd of 30th and 31st of May, and the 1st and 2nd of June, and having visited my brother on the 3rd, personally visited my brother on the 3rd of June, subsequently now on the 14th, up until today, the 14th of July, that I'm not even able to speak to him on the telephone to verify the lies and deception that are now being peddled about him. I mean, why is that the case? Why can I not speak to my brother on the telephone now? Considering that you've graciously allowed me to speak to my brother on the telephone to help stage an event for me to come down to the care facility so that you could antagonize me further, and antagonize and provoke me further for you to utilize, to create an incident so that you could utilize the police to have me arrested again. So obviously, when I had gone down with a chaperone, not going on my own, knowing the fact that you, the local authority, were clearly staging an event, and also for my protection and benefit, I also recorded the event, and now you and everybody else can see exactly what happened that day. It was quite evidently a staged event where you had looked to ensure the fact that there would be a justification to have me arrested, as you have done on numerous staged and numerous previous events, going back over a decade or more, to stage events to have me arrested so that you can put me into prison and paint me out as the bad guy, and while you can maintain your position of authority and benevolence as a local authority providing care and support services. That all abysmally failed, and then subsequently you needed a pretext to prevent me from visiting my brother. And initially the care manager even said, look, we're going to do it a stepped approach to give us a couple of days, because she did not know how to respond because you were on holiday that day, and she needed to get further instructions from you, the local authority, of how best to proceed. And then hence why she was telling me to wait a couple of days until Thursday, because she knew that she would have a response by Thursday of how best to proceed. The care home manager, Tracy, is simply following your instructions to do as you please, and then therefore it was decided, oh, we're going to have a best interest meeting on the 21st of June, and therefore all contact must be restricted, considering. And I obviously took exception to this, and I continued to call every single day because I wanted to speak to my brother for on Eid. So why is it the fact that my brother can't even speak to me on Eid under some one incident, and now can you prove definitively that as a result of my visit that he detained you did? No, you can't. It's just bullshit. This is how you operate. Just lies and bullshit, and you must believe us because we're professionals, and we by instance don't lie, and we're above any reproach, and that's how you operate. The reality is that you were quite clearly bullshitting, and so we waited until the 21st. And what happened so I rang up every single day trying to speak to my brother for Eid, and you refused. You had refused. The care home had refused to allow me to speak to my brother under the council's instructions. And then what happened? Okay, that I continued to call up. I said I refuse to put things in an email. No, you must put things in an email. This is the new rule that we've created. So why is it the fact that you've allowed me to speak to my brother, and now all of a sudden you have simply concluded that as a result of my contact, it's not in his best interest? Is it really not in his best interest, or is it not in your best interest? Because my brother's quite clearly, evidently told me that he's been poisoned through medication that he's not consenting to. That is the reality, isn't it? So you are poisoning him, or you've given him diabetes so you can prematurely end his life, and you're just basically coordinating the situation now. So as he looks to be killed off, that you want to make sure that he doesn't have any money left, have all his money dissipated away, just like you did in my mother's case, to make sure that they're left in debt rather than in having any money left over. And this is just clearly an ongoing staging event, or an ongoing process. It's isolate, medicate, and steal the estate. I think that's a terminology for it. Isolate them. That's what you've done to Talib. You're over medicating them to bring him to an early grade, and you're also in the process of stealing all his estate. and this is an ongoing international crime that's taking place. And particularly now in my brother's case, that you're isolating, medicating, and looking to kill him off so you can steal all the estate. And here we are. I've just rang up the care home. They're saying that, oh no, you must put things in an email. Why is this rule? What is this not pure discrimination? Why do I need to put things in an email? What court orders have you got to detain my freedom and liberties like this, or my brother's freedom and liberty? You've not bothered, knowing the fact that, hey, the courts are just a joke anyway. The judges are willing to rubber stamp anything. The judges obviously want to feel compromised, and you basically don't have enough money to pay them off, because they're just prostituting at the service to you as a local authority, bending over backwards to accommodate you. But the bottom line is that, why can I not speak to my brother? Why can I not even speak to him on the telephone? I mean, obviously going down to see him is hazardous to my personal safety now, because I clearly understand exactly what you tried to do on the 3rd of June. You tried to stage an event to have me arrested, as you have always done. Previously, you've got my siblings involved and my closest relatives, my nieces and nephews, my brothers and sisters involved as to your privately commissioned agents, so you can look to stage events. Every single time you stage an event, you know what, is you, the local authority, need to recognize that those days of staging events where you had the capacity and capability are over. You don't even have the capability and capacity.
You have 15 seconds recording time remaining.
You, the local authority, don't have the capability and capacity to do what you're supposed to be doing. That's an easy part. You can't even do that. You can't even do your jobs properly. And yet you're looking to machinate and collude and conspire to do acts of villainy and tyranny and hope to get away with it. As against me, who's recording everything? Don't be so silly. You can't even do your jobs properly, and yet you're sitting around.
Your recording time has expired. To leave your message,
sitting around, plotting, planning,
to
conspiring.
Message, press 2. To re-record message, press 3. Message sent.
Yeah.
Thank you for calling.
All lies and deception. What we're gonna do is we're gonna have this plan, and we're gonna corral Mr. Hussain to do this, and then we're gonna sit there and we're gonna do this to our benefit. All sitting there plotting, planning, and conspiring, and then failing abysmally each time, falling flat on their face, and then, oh no, let's recalibrate, reconstitute things, and let's try again, and let's try again, and let's try again, and it doesn't work that way. You can't just continue with your lies and deceptions and hope to get away with it. Especially with me, you bunch of morons. These people are idiots. They think that they're going to sit there plotting and planning and conspiring to take advantage of my innocence and abuse the trust that we the public, put in them to do their jobs properly, which they're clearly failing to do. They're just completely horrendous, going around and around in circles.